So we've officially overspent nature's budget for the year 2016. This actually happens every year, except every year it happens a little sooner. Every year we use up all of our natural resources a little bit sooner than last year, and this is happening despite all of the conventions and all of the efforts that are being made to cut down on waste and really treat the environment. So why is that? Why is it that the more we act and discuss environmental issues, we see overspending that just keeps happening and at even larger extents?
Because, A, we're taking from nature much more than we need. Because the entire system of nature is in balance, and it's forbidden for us to take more than we need. And 90% of what we produce is redundant and needless, just in order for someone to work and someone to make money on it, and also the money, it all goes down the drain.
Is this really such a big problem in your eyes?
We're destroying nature. And the work people are doing is inconsequential.
So it is true, this is a big problem. You think this is going to be a big problem?
Look what's happening with the oceans. How polluted they are, how much trash there is there. The ocean is full of trash. And also the air is polluted and everything. That's one thing. Another thing is that instead of being engaged in what we're supposed to be engaged in, working on our connection, instead of that, we're engaged in producing things that no one needs. And eventually we throw them into the ocean and we get nothing as a result. We take raw materials from nature and different other things. We create more energy and so on. And then what we manufacture, we throw away. And instead of a person being engaged in what he's supposed to be engaged in, which is building connection and building in humanity, people are engaged in things that are inconsequential. They just bring harm. So we're actually doing double harm, and therefore better understand as quickly as possible that we have to repent, so to speak.
Statistics from this year also show that we currently need 1.6 Earths to meet our needs. And if the entire world behaved like Australia or the US, we need around 5 Earths to fulfill our needs. So you're saying it's not just about cutting down on our needs, it's completely transforming the way that we see our lives and the way that we use the earth and what we do it for.
Right. We have to come to a conclusion that the only thing we really need are necessities, because all those fulfillments, pleasures that we think that we get as a result will actually get as a result of our connection, and by delving into nature we'll derive from it mental and intellectual fulfillment and satisfaction.
Instead of material goods, we're going to have spiritual or...
One way or another, it doesn't satisfy us. It doesn't fulfill us. Let's find the real joy